Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Nikki. So today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial for Valentine's Day. So I plan to do a super feminine Valentine look, which you can see right here, and it's super easy, super soft, something which you don't have to think about before applying, and it's flattering on all skin tones, whether you are dark skin, fair skin, doesn't matter. Though it's very old school, but it's very idealistic and very perfect for Valentine. If you're going out with your love or your friends or your family and hanging out for a day, it's very casual as well, so you can be pretty yet comfortable in your skin with this look. So yeah, and please let me know what are your plans for Valentine. I would love to know about you guys. Please comment below about your plans and what are you thinking about doing and what are you wearing on that day. And before moving ahead, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell icon right here so you will be part of my family. And without any further delay, let's get into my video. So I plan to do the super feminine Valentine look right. So I'm going to start with my eyes today, and first of all I'm using this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Caramel for my eye base. So eyes are prepped for the eyeshadows, and for the eyeshadows today I want to do something which you want to wear out. I don't want to do any kind of a smoky and hot fluttery eyes. So again I'm using this Morphe 35 Tees palette, but today I will be using these cool toned pink shades right here and try to create that kind of look. I think it's kind of an old school vibe which I would wear when I am going on a date. So first, just to set everything on my eyes, I'm using this Late Berry shade right here on this fluffy brush and puff this in all over my eyelids just to make them ready. Then I'm going in with this Tag Me shade. This is a very nice beige transition shade, you can say, and I'm putting in upper crease area up towards the brows. Then I'm taking this shade right here, Privacy Please, and in the same brush actually, and put it right over that shade, over the top. Basically what we are doing is create a three-dimensional effect here by giving one shade darker above the other. Then I'm taking more narrower brush and going in this shade right here, Bob, which is a very cool toned purple shade right here, and going very near to my crease line, just pressing it over my natural crease line actually. And then I will go ahead and blend everything out because I don't want my colors to look very harsh. And then in the last I'm going in with the fresh brush and my favorite color in the palette, which is this one, Total Surprise. It's a very nice cool tone mauve shade, you can say, and put it all over my eyelids. And then I'm going ahead with my last brush as usual and blending everything out. To do my eyeliner, I'm using this Loral Flash Cat eyeliner. I'm going to do a nice winged old school liner today. Begin with this first shade right here, which is Your Brief, and do my brow bone highlight. I don't want to do any shimmery highlight today because it's all matte look. I kind of want to stick with it. It's like an old school. For the lashes, I put on these lashes from a pack of 5. It don't have any name, but it is from a Japanese store. I will put on the link down below in the description box, and just look at them. They're so natural, everyday lashes, and good for a day picnic or date kind of look, where you don't want to look very glam, but you want to look the perfect version of yourself. So moving on to my brows, I'm using these two pencils from Benefit right here. This is precisely my brow pencil in the shade number, I think 3. Yep, in 3, and this is the Pro Micro Filling pen in the shade number, it's not a shade, it's deep brown, right? So this is this kind of bristles, if you can see. So with this I'm going to carve out the spaces, fill out the spaces which I have between my brows, especially this area right here. And then I'm going with this shade right here in the number 3. This is this kind of pencil, and make a quick line so that they look very defined. This is how I like to do my brows right here. There are still spaces, they look very natural, but they are more defined than they actually are in real life. Once they are done, today I'm using this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Coming out. Okay, now it came. It's very gel-like green shade primer, and I will put it all over my face. But because I have larger pores near my nose area, I will use this Pore Professional from Benefit near my nose and my T-zone. And my skin is now prepped for the base. And for my lips, I'm using this Too Faced lip injection just to the outline to make them ready for any lip color later on. Okay, now for correcting these areas near my mouth and under my eyes, I'm using these two correctors right here. This is from Bobbi Brown. It's in shade Very Deep Peach, and this is from Becca, and this is in shade Dark. These two correctors right here, and I'm mixing them on my hand. This is actually the two correctors, how they look. I just need and dabbing it with my fingers. Now that our skin is nice and prepped, I'm going to use this MAC Studio Radiance Foundation today in the shade NC38, and it comes with a pump. And I'm taking actually 2 pumps on my hand. This is the shade I'm going for. I think it is a perfect match for me. And before applying it, actually I will spray some Max Fix Plus on my beauty blender like this, and then go ahead and apply it directly to my skin. First I will distribute it evenly. This foundation gives you a nice radiance kind of finish. I don't know, I think I'm not able to describe it in words. It's don't have any glitter particles in it, but it is, you know, giving a very dewy kind of finish, as if your skin is very much hydrated and it's glowing from within. Yeah, like I haven't applied much products under my eyes because I'm, you know, waiting for that concealer to go on there, because I don't want to look very cakey. Concealers, we have two options. If you want to go more full coverage and glammed and brighter under eyes, you can always go for Tarte Shape Tape, either creaseless or anything. And then if you want more of a natural finish, you can go for the Hourglass concealer. It's Hourglass Vanish. So today I'm going in for Tarte Shape Tape. And always, for concealers, less is always more. I will go ahead with a shade darker, or you can say a shade warmer than this one, and going ahead with my concealer blender. And once the concealer is done, I'm going to spray the Max Fix Plus all over my face once. Actually drench my face, you can say, in this. And going ahead with my beauty blender again, very lightly, just pat it everywhere. Look how pretty my eyes are looking, right? It's the perfect shade of purple and cool tone pinks, just what I wanted. Okay, moving on to rest of my face. Contour, I'm using this Milk makeup stick in the shade Simmer, and go ahead with my natural contour areas. Little dots on my foreheads, my natural shadow line, and of course my jawline. Ignore this thing, guys. Yesterday I went for a peel, and no matter how much moisturizer I'm applying, this is happening to different parts of my face and neck. So yeah, I want to contour my nose also very lightly, and then going ahead with my contour blender, this one right here, Fix Plus Onyx. I feel like this is a lot lighter than I normally do, because I want a very gentle, nice shadow line to my face, but I don't want to go very harsh with the contour and don't want to look very snatched. I want to look very pretty and bubbly, if you know what I mean. I want to know what you guys are planning for this Valentine, because, you know, Gaurav and I, we have decided to just hang out by ourselves at home. We'll order something nice, probably Indian, for dinner, and we'll probably, you know, end up eating cake or chocolate, passed on the couch, watching something together. And that's it. I think that's how we generally celebrate everything here. We both, you know, always look for excuses just to sit around at home and do nothing, because we both are like homebodies kind of people. So yeah, that's how I think probably we are going to celebrate our Valentine. Do let me know what you are doing. What are your plans with your boyfriend or girlfriends or friends or with your family and together? So yeah, I would love to know. Setting my face today, I'm going to use these two setting powders from Charlotte Tilbury. I will use this angular brush right here and the deeper tone for setting the contour area. In fact, for all the outer parameter of my face, to give that nice finish and very subtle look to my contour. And for the rest of my face, I'm using this brush and going in with this Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder in the shade number 2, medium. Setting everything. I'm not going to bake my eyes or anything, because I want the look to be very natural. Okay, make my under eyes more brighter. I'm using this peach pie powder from Huda Beauty right here. This is the new shade they launched. It actually works nice for my skin tone rather than that cherry blossom pink powder. I'm not a big fan of that one, although it was a big hit, but I like this one better. It gives very ultra finish, Instagram like finish to my face actually. It has very nice fragrance to it. If you are allergic to fragrance or anything, you should, you know, keep away from this, but I love this kind of fragrance from the Huda Beauty. In fact, their all products have some kind of nice fragrance. For bronzing, I'm using this Glow Wish by Huda Beauty in the shade 3 Tan Light. This one right here on the same angular brush, patting it softly over just above my contour area for that soft bronzy look. Finish the lower part of my eyes. I'm taking the same brush, this brush right here, and taking the darker shade, this purplish shade right here, and putting it to the outer corners of my eyes. And taking the other two shades, Total Surprise and Privacy Please, going ahead with. And then I'm going ahead with the same mascara in black, putting it on my lower eyelashes. In this brush now on the same bronzer and putting it a little bit on my nose just to set it nicely. Okay, it's time for blush now, and for blush I'm going to take my favorite Orgasm for NARS. This is a very nice shimmery pink shade because the whole look is kind of subtle matte, so this will give me a nice, it's very subtle, very daytime finish pink. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit on my forehead, on my nose, a little bit near my lips also. So for lips, for outlining them, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in Pillow Top 2 medium, and just outlining the center of my lips. And then for lips today, I'm going in with this shade Inspire from Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. Removing the excess. I think this shade is little bit lighter. I mean, it is washing me out. So I will mix a little bit of this shade Road Tripping from Loral Paris just to the corners. And dabbing everything with my fingers. Yeah, this is the perfect shade I wanted. Very cool toned mauvey pink. I believe I can go with a tad bit of highlighter, so for that I'm using highlighting powder in Pink Glow from Bobbi Brown right here, and going ahead with this angular brush just over my blush, inner corners. This step is totally optional. And then taking some on my fingers and dabbing it on my nose, a little bit on my cupid's bow. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it. Just ignore my hairs because they are a bit oily. I needed to wash them, but I always, oil and massage them before washing, so I'm planning to do it tomorrow. But apart from that, I think this look is gorgeous, right? The perfect for a day outing or a day date on a Valentine. So yeah, guys, thank you for this therapy session, because makeup is my therapy, and thank you for being with me, being my friend on internet, hanging out with me. So that's it. Enjoy your Valentine, enjoy your day. Before going, please subscribe to my channel and ring that bell. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye. Love you guys. Bye.